Hello and welcome to this video exploring the views of a perfect society as described by the ancient Greek philosopher, Plato. Plato was a student of Socrates and a teacher of Aristotle. He is best known for his philosophical texts, which have had a significant influence on Western philosophy. One of Plato's most famous works is The Republic, in which he outlines his vision of a perfect society. Plato was highly critical of democracy, and in The Republic, he famously wrote that democracy passes into despotism. So, why did Plato have such a negative view of democracy? To understand Plato's views on democracy, it's important to first understand his views on justice. Plato believed that justice was the foundation of any healthy society, and that a just society was one in which individuals were able to fulfill their potential and contribute to the common good. In Plato's view, democracy failed to deliver on this idea of justice. He argued that in a democracy, the majority was able to make decisions that benefited themselves, rather than the common good. As Plato wrote in The Republic, when the people have authority, every man is able to do as he pleases, and they all think they ought to get what they want. Plato also believed that the majority was often unqualified to make important decisions. He argued that individuals who were motivated by their own desires and interests were not necessarily the best suited to rule. As he wrote, the masses are bad at governing themselves and those who are ruled, and that when the masses are the rulers, their regime is the most insecure of all. So, if Plato didn't believe in democracy, what did he believe was the best form of government? Plato proposed a system of governance in which philosopher kings would rule. These philosopher kings would be individuals who had dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, and were therefore uniquely qualified to make fair and wise decisions on behalf of the community. But Plato didn't just come up with this idea on his own. He was actually quoting another philosopher, Socrates, who said, "The best rulers will be those who love wisdom, and are skilled in it. They will be the least likely to oppress their subjects, and the most likely to benefit them." Plato agreed with this sentiment and argued that philosopher kings were the best suited to rule because they were motivated by a desire for the common good, rather than their own personal interests. In addition to philosopher kings, Plato also believed in a clear hierarchy of social classes, with each class having specific roles and responsibilities. At the top of this hierarchy would be the philosopher kings, followed by the auxiliary class, which would be responsible for defending the state. Below them would be the producer class, which would include farmers, craftsmen, and traders, and finally, at the bottom of the hierarchy, would be the lowest class, which would be made up of laborers and other individuals who were not able to contribute to the common good in the same way as the other classes. Plato also believed in a merit-based system, with individuals being rewarded or promoted based on their abilities and contributions to the community. He argued that this would encourage individuals to work hard and strive for excellence, ultimately leading to the overall betterment of society. So, what can we learn from Plato's views on a perfect society? While his ideas may seem idealistic and perhaps even outdated, there is still much to be learned from his ideas about justice, hierarchy, and the importance of education and virtue. Ultimately, Plato's vision of a perfect society serves as a reminder of the importance of striving for a just and fair world. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video on Plato's views of a perfect society to be informative and captivating.